If you got a little vision that you want to see through, the intentional podcast, the one for you.
It's okay to feel lost in your 20s. I'm 23 and I feel lost every single day. But the step that takes the most courage and the most importance is the one that you take forward, because that is the one that will dictate your reality ultimately in the future. Your choices today will make your future tomorrow. So just be present, feel it, feel the lostness, feel the fear, and still choose to move forward. When I hit 20, it was a huge milestone for me. I didn't want to enter the chapter repeating the same mistakes I had made in my adolescence. And one of the biggest changes I had to make for myself to feel more confidence was coming out. And I'm going to make a whole separate video discussing my coming out story, the journey. But a little nugget for you is coming out was the step I needed to take to gain clarity about who I am. In your 20s, the journey is discovering who you are. And for such a long time, you are stuck in the same environment and repeating your days as if this is your life for the rest of it. But school is a very small part of your life. And please don't ever let it dictate what you can become in the future, because I promise you, if you choose for a life beyond it, you'll get to wherever you want. School is not the end all and be all of your life. When I left university, a big fear of mine was not having that safety net anymore, that comfort of going through this with other people. But for me to truly thrive in my life, I had to step away from the crowd. I had to just sit back and observe and see what really is the thing that is my purpose in this life. Because school tells you, like, there's only one linear path to success. When you step back and you truly assess how other people have found fulfillment and success in their life, you see that it's all different. And that's because everyone's purpose is different in life. And to truly thrive in it, you have to find your own. And again, that comes down to discovering who you are. This 20s period feels so uncertain because it's your first time walking on your own 2 feet. And as liberating as it can feel, it's very daunting because it's like the friends that you used to have there every single day, they are no longer there. And it doesn't mean something has happened, it's just life. Life will get in the way. And ultimately, you are just reminded a lot in your 20s that this journey, as much as school like pushed it to be like a collective narrative, everyone has to write their own stories and complete them individually. And you will get through this stage. You will. Just keep pushing forward. Keep holding on to the vision. Keep believing it's going to get better. Because honestly, once I started doing that and implementing that into my life, I felt like I'm using my days fully, and I go to bed peacefully for the first time in a long time because I actively make sure that the days are spent living. I'm doing something I love. I feel like in the 20s period, it's very easy to neglect what you love because you're still trying to overcome that comparing yourself to other people culture. But you must find and implement at least one thing in your day that brings you joy, because it's important and it will keep you going. It's like a hamster getting a treat. Like, it will keep going around and around if it sees the treat being put there repeatedly. You know what I mean? Like, you need some sort of motivation, and motivation is the thing that will get you going forward. So please instill some sort of joy into your life. That is the first actionable step I would tell anyone who is trying to find the path of alignment in their 20s. Find something you love and implement it in your life. And this might change. Prepare for it to change. Prepare for it to grow bigger or grow smaller. But you must move forward with these changes. Fearing being a lone wolf again in my life, I feel like it hindered so much of my growth because I was scared of living life by myself. But now I love it. I truly have found peace within my solitude. And that comes from me knowing myself, appreciating myself, and also respecting the changes I make with myself. This journey is all about alignment. And I promise you, you will not stay lost forever if you just give yourself the grace to feel and let go. Lose to love. My book coming very soon, updated. Try new things, get a hobby, experiment. The 20s is not the best part of your life. You have the time to fail multiple times in your 20s. So use it and get up every single time to make yourself stronger. You've got this. You're going to find your way back. And finally, trust the timeline of your life because that's the most powerful timeline to be in, your own. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've been inspired. I will see you in the next one. Greater things always to come. Prepare for my book. There's Still Love updated coming very soon.
If you got a little vision that you want to see through, the intentional podcast, the one for you.